I was stuck behind a pillar at my sister's wedding like I didn't even exist. Everyone acted as if I wasn't part of the family. You know those moments that just snap something inside you? That feeling when a lifetime of being ignored finally boils over, and you realize you've been treated like nothing more than a ghost at your own family's feast? Well, that was me at my own sister's perfect picture postcard wedding, sitting in the absolute last row, tucked behind a pillar completely out of sight. Let me rewind a bit, back to the day that cream-colored invitation arrived. It was a Tuesday morning in April, about 3 months before the big day. I was living in Denver then, pouring my heart and soul into being a pastry chef at a downtown boutique bakery. My apartment was small, but it smelled constantly of vanilla and cinnamon. My little haven of experimental baking. I'd been up since 4 a.m., perfecting honey lavender croissants, so by the time I finally stumbled home around 2 p.m., I almost missed the elegant envelope tucked among the junk mail. It was from Victoria, my older sister, the golden child, the daughter who, in our mother's eyes, could do no wrong. The invitation was exactly what I expected, formal, traditional, announcing her union to someone named Gregory, a man she'd never once bothered to mention to me. You'd think I'd be happy for her, right? Sisters are supposed to celebrate these milestones together. But holding that pristine card, all I could think about was the last family dinner, 6 months prior. It was Thanksgiving at Mom's house in the suburbs. I'd spent 2 days crafting a pumpkin cheesecake, with layers of spiced cream cheese and a ginger snap crust that turned out flawlessly. Victoria, of course, brought a store-bought pie. Elizabeth, you really shouldn't have gone to so much trouble, Mom had said, barely glancing at my dessert before shunting it to the far corner of the buffet. Victoria's pie, though, looks lovely. So classic and traditional. That's how it always was. Victoria could show up empty-handed and be showered with praise just for existing. I could bring the moon on a silver platter, and it would somehow be too much, too showy, trying too hard. The wedding invitation also had a small handwritten note from Victoria, in her perfect flowing cursive. Asterisk Elizabeth, I know we haven't been as close lately, but it would mean everything to have you there. You're my only sister. Asterisk that evening I called her. She picked up on the 4th ring, sounding distracted. Victoria, I got your invitation. Congratulations. Oh good. I was worried it might get lost. Can you make it? She asked, not if I wanted to, but could I? Of course I wouldn't miss it. Tell me about Gregory. How did you two meet? There was a pause just long enough to make me wonder. At a pharmaceutical conference. He's a regional director at Bennett Health Solutions. Very successful, very established. Mother absolutely adores him. Of course she did. I wondered if Victoria loved him, or if she just loved how he looked on paper. I'm really happy for you, I said, trying desperately to mean it. Thank you. Listen, I have to run. We're meeting with the wedding planner in 20 minutes. I'll send you more details later. She hung up before I could even say goodbye. I stared at my phone, at the abrupt end to our conversation, and felt that familiar dull ache settle in my chest. It wasn't quite sadness, not quite anger. It was the perpetual sting of being secondary. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.